They keep him calm. If he blow the game, we going out the back door. The opposing team scored the first touchdown. Guess who scored the next 56 points? Fairmont did. The next 56. And that was just the beginning of the year. So we had a long talk. I said, you know what? I said, you know, you guys blessed. I said, good Lord, just smile on you guys. I said, we're going undefeated in every sport this year. I said, you can do it. I had a little paddle I called a chopstick. Don't tell nobody, please. Don't tell. So, so I kind of had to ease my bluff in, let them know I was the man. See, they were doing some things in school I didn't like. But I got to them, I let them know I was the man. So I got them to depend on me, you know. So the next game was basketball. They say you never beat Fairmont. We never whipped these two teams. We beat them twice. We beat them in the tournament. That was 2 championships. Went on to baseball and track. I was the only coach. Had to coach baseball and track at the same time. I'm dealing with young men. They wanted to go. What we gonna do, coach? I said, we gonna work. I worked baseball, track. I wasn't worried about track, but I was worried about baseball, Alvin. There was some very good baseball teams out there. Anyway, we won the championship. And we won it in track. So we are the one junior high school in the state of Illinois, won 4 championships in 1 year. Give yourself a break. Not only did this community produce good athletes, it produced some fine young men in this area. And I'm grateful. I'm honored to come back, stand before my young men, say, once you was a boy, but now you're a man. That's what it was all about. He said, well, Mr. Nick, you kind of tough, kind of hard on us. I said, Reed, I'm tougher because I love you. If I didn't love you, I didn't care, I wouldn't worry about it. So this day, I'm honored to be here, to come before you and speak to the community, for Argo. I said, Argo, that's my school. You beat us to death at Argo, but now that's Fairmont. So I'm just honored to be here and let you know I'm grateful to have worked here and worked among the young men. Came back tonight just to say, hello, Mr. Nick. And you got me with the chopstick. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
So here's another. It's when you look in this crowd, and I kind of got to fall off script, so you guys got to be patient because we got to acknowledge some things that we need to acknowledge in here, and now we want to talk about, you know, I see so many of the Lockport coaches that are here that have supported a lot of us and did a lot of things. We got 3 generations of our Lockport basketball coaches here. Let's start out with seniority first. Bob Bassarge couldn't make it. He ended up not making it today. But the first guy I'm going to ask to stand up is a guy that probably has a story for all of us that grew up in his PE classes. And, you know, stories go on forever and ever. I think I told the story, and some of these old Lockport coaches, I tell them, hey, you guys would probably just be getting out of jail in the New Day School because we did some crazy stuff. But I got to ask Coach Raleigh Valentino to stand up, and you guys give Raleigh a hand. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is this school was Raleigh Valentino's school too. He said he played in this gym. This gym was a new gym when he was in the 2nd grade. So, you know, we talk about all the African-American athletes that came out of the Fairmont community that were very successful. I learned another very interesting statistic the other day. Tommy Haller, who's probably one of the baseball's greatest players, grew up on Oak Avenue. So, you know, that says a lot about the Fairmont community. Is it the water? Since that's a topic here in this community, right? The water. And also, we got Joe Gurra. Coach Joe Gurra coached a lot of us. Stand up, Coach. Gurra started coaching us as a freshman. He coached Lionel, a lot of us as freshmen. Then he coached a lot of you guys as varsity coaches. And, you know, when you walk into that gym and you see these guys, nothing's changed from 20 years ago. We laugh about the same stuff. We talk about all the stuff that we did. And it's just, that's the special bond that you have when you grow up in this community and the Lockport community. All over, we still carry it. Now I'm going to lead on to the next guy. And a lot of you guys didn't have a privilege to play for him, but I had a privilege to play for him in basketball and track. And he was so young when I was in school. The basketball, we had so many people quit the team, but Sarge told him, I don't care if you're the coach, you're practicing. So I want Larry Thompson to stand up. Now you got to stay standing up. At the end of the day, this man, and I'm going to say it, is the most successful coach to come out of Lockport Township High School. He's won 2 state championships in cross country, and he's taken the team to the basketball state championships. Now, I don't feel he got a send-off the right way, but that's why we're having things like that we're having right now to celebrate him, because he's made a huge impact on a lot of our lives, and he continues to do it. He's moved back, he's retired, and he still coaches at Joliet Township, and he's still sowing into the community. And the impact that Larry Thompson made on my life is still continuing to pay dividends. So let's give him a hand. And Coach Terry Zemke's a football coach here. He coached a lot of us. Coach, stand up. While we, you know, and at the end of the day, we'll have to talk about it. I learned this from John. Let's just be factual. While we didn't have a lot of African Americans that played in the football program at Lockport, the few of us that did, we all respected that man. We all respected Jim Hall, Bill Zimmer, and Coach Zemke did a lot for a lot of us over the years growing up, and just to still have that same relationship is really good. And you know, we laugh, and he stays in touch with us. This is the first time I've really met his wife. He kept her head hid from us all these years. You know, so, but, you know, Coach, thank you for all you've done. You know, appreciate you, and appreciate you guys for supporting us. And we got Coach Tom Razzo, who's the existing Lockport track and field coach, who's here, and he's been a part of the program and continues to reach out to the community. So I want to thank you guys, give all you guys a big hand clap again. And I'm probably going to miss someone. Is Miss Cole here? Coach Cole's wife? Nope, she didn't make, okay. So we talked about her and Coach Saunders. So now let's get to the meat of the program while we're having this, and I want to bring up our next speaker, Dr. John Carlos, and he's just going to tell us some of the things that he's went through in life, and to hear his story. And I think every person that sits in this room today is standing on the shoulders of what this man did 51 years ago. It's just a big honor. And it's even, you probably don't understand the impact of who you're about to hear speak based off of our age and generational history. I mean, I think the guy on the radio said it the other day. He would be the equivalent to a Harriet Tubman for us, right? Because we get to meet someone that made a big stance and a major impact. I think when you talk about the impact for African American communities and what people have done, I think John ranks number 3, and being that Barack Obama was number 1, and John fluctuates between the Selma bus boycotts and the stance in the 1968 Olympics. I want to bring to you guys not only like a mentor, a big brother,